Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hello.
She's Nikki, I'm Red. This is Life Through Our Eyes. Today we're going to be talking about gun violence. Gun violence. We're going to start off with a guy from Ohio got pulled over by the police. And they was trying to stop him because his license plate tag, the lights on the back of it was dim.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. So, and of course of them trying to stop him, I think they shot at him like 96 times within what, 6 seconds or 1 second?
6.7 seconds.
6.7. Wow.
Well, my thing is this. In order for them to be looking at his tag, they have to be racially profiling to begin with.
Had to.
Because a dim light on a tag,
that's not
a reason to pull anybody over, unless you were suspicious of a black boy in a certain particular neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And so we all know now that you have to shoot first and ask questions later when it comes to our skin color. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's sad to say, but we're living in the Jim Crow days. So it's to the point where we have to be very careful with our children. We have to have a talk with them before they leave the house, because you don't know what's going to happen once they leave from your sight and they go out and do whatever they want to do throughout the day, thinking that, they can be safe, just as safe as anybody else's child. And, and to find out you getting a phone call and saying that your son has been shot or killed.
And what the prosecutor was saying at the news conference, that the guy shot leaving off the highway exit, and because they found a bullet casing. Don't make sense, but they found a gun inside of the car. That don't sound like that's the truth. Then they say he had a ski mask on. Really? That
sounds like people trying to get their end of their end of what happened down pat, because they know 90, just think about it, 94 shots. They had to have a semi-automatic weapon unless they had 94 cops on them. Can you imagine those people shooting that many times? 94 times. That's I mean, they tried to kill him 50 times over. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that is just ridiculous.
Shoot first, ask question last.
Yeah. Well, they want to shoot so you won't be able to ask questions.
And this guy died from Ohio.
Yeah.
And that's shameful. The next story we talking about.
Well, we haven't finished with this one because you didn't say what happened to the guy that shot him.
Well, there's the police that shot him.
I'm saying, but didn't he get taken out to the police station and let go?
No, that's the next story. That's the next story.
Oh, I'm ahead of myself.
Oh,
okay.
The next story we're talking about is the 16-year-old from Kansas City. He was going to pick up his siblings, twins, I think, brothers or sisters. He was going to pick up his siblings, and the house is on the other block he's supposed to be going to, but he made a mistake and went to the wrong address, a block over.
Simple mistake.
And he rang the doorbell, and the guy just shot through the door, shot him in the head, and after he did that, came out the door and shot him again in the chest. Told him to put his hands up, and the young kid lost consciousness. I mean, that's just criminal to do that. You don't know. Suppose that was a UPS guy or someone that worked for the post office.
Or Amazon.
Amazon. They just bring you your mail, something you ordered. And you just shooting. You just saw a black kid and you just shot first. I mean, that's crazy.
Well, unless I'm to the point where it's gonna even be harder for kids to do DoorDash or what's the other little thing they got going on besides DoorDash, Uber Eats, and all that stuff. It's gonna be hard for people to do that stuff now because they're gonna be wondering, okay, if I knock on this door, regardless of what regardless of what I say or I have your food in my hand, am I gonna be a victim?
Exactly. I mean, this is the case where the guy that allegedly shot him is 80 years old, 80-year-old, white guy, and they took him to the police station, took a statement, and they told the press that the reason why they didn't arrest him is because they was waiting for a statement from the guy that the young fella that he shot. So, and his auntie or mother said that they did talk to him that day because he was able to talk.
Now, did you just literally just hear that? They're waiting for a statement from the guy. He got shot in the head and shot in the chest. So basically, they're waiting for a statement. They're thinking in their minds, oh, he ain't gonna make no statement. He ain't gonna be able to think. He getting shot in the head. He can't make a complete statement.
Mm-hmm. She's saying your kid. That's attempted murder.
Oh yeah.
Attempted murder.
And it's happening all over the world.
And he also has a GoFundMe page. It's up to $2 million now.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. He deserves it.
Oh yeah.
And more.
I hope he gets better.
Honor roll. They say he's an honor roll student. Plays
a clarinet.
Yeah. Good kid.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how good you are, your skin color ain't good enough.
That's right.
To some people. I can't say all people, to some people, because you got some good people out here that of the other color and they truly love black people and the community, and all of us, are able to live together with certain people. Mm-hmm. But you have that one group that you can't live together, and they want to be their own race, and they don't want to be connected with nobody else.
Exactly. So
we can't just say all races.
I mean, for the last couple of weeks, if not a month, we've been dealing with just just gun violence.
Yeah.
I'm for, protecting your family, owning a gun. But we do need laws in place to screen out some certain people that don't really need a gun.
But how can you do that though? You can get guns on the street. You can get guns. So many people. You can buy guns from people. You can go to somebody's house and say, "Hey man, you got a cabinet full of guns. Can I buy one from you?"
Well, there's laws against that. I mean, it could be, because if I had a gun I want to sell, and there's a law in place where you have to register that gun before you sell it, and you have to submit some kind of paperwork, and the person that's buying it has to be licensed, and this, that, and the third. Hey, I'm not just going to sell it to anybody. Because I don't want to get in trouble.
That's a lot of loopholes. And what they say they do with that serial number, they get scratch the serial number off the gun so it won't be linked to them. And so that's how they sell the guns.
Well, anybody that buys a gun without a serial number is an idiot.
Well, it's if you on the street, you ain't gonna be going around showing nobody your gun.
What I'm talking about is law-abiding citizens.
Yeah.
That go and buy guns.
Yeah, but legally. I don't think a law-abiding citizen will go do that for anybody. They want to be legit. They want to have paperwork on their gun, just in case something happens to where they have to defend themselves. They want to have their paperwork. But it's just so many people out here now that they're gun happy, and that stand your ground law is full of crap because it only works for certain people.
Yeah, something has to be done. Something needs to be done about it. I mean, these kids getting guns and crazy people just feel like, oh, I just want to shoot up a school or go to the movie theaters and shoot up a movie theater. I mean, just something has to be done.
These babies are not even getting a chance to live up until the age of 10. Some 6 and 7 and 5 and some teenagers not even able to get to see the age 21 and leaving this world senselessly. It's crazy.
Things they shouldn't have to worry about.
Yeah.
I know we didn't worry about that type of violence, gun violence at school. I didn't worry about somebody coming to the school and shooting it up. Yeah. More, bullies picking on you, but not somebody pulling a gun out. Yeah. But this last story we're gonna talk about is another devastating story. A young lady, her sweet 16 birthday party.
That was sad.
In Alabama. 4 people was shot and killed. 28 people injured. I think her brother was one of the kids that got that was killed. I mean, that was just shameful.
Yeah, was
and
it
sad.
four of her family members that were killed?
Yeah, her brother was one of the ones that got killed. And the gunmen, the people that did it, whoever did it, they still at large.
Yeah. Somebody know. Somebody know. You can't shoot that many people and people don't know who did it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come out who did it. But they're gonna do it anonymously. They're gonna have to do it anonymously, and they're gonna have to put up some money. Because when you put up money for us, we talk. So they're gonna have to put up some money. As soon as they start putting that money up, they're gonna start talking. And trust me, it ain't gonna be long. Because they know how it works.
I mean, these kids barely live their lives and gone. One of them was an athlete. I think he played at Jackson State. Another young lady, she was just gonna get a scholarship to go college in Alabama, I think. I mean, it's just sad. Truly sad. Something has to be done. I mean, it's where a lot of people, especially in our community, don't think or don't feel like their vote or their voice really matters. It's always going to be the same. But if you feel that way and think that way, yes, it is. Until we get up and do something and start voting.
Right.
Use your vote. That's your voice.
Yeah, but unfortunately, people feel like their vote don't count. And all it takes is one incident to where you feel like, oh, my vote ain't gonna make a difference. That's all it takes. And you talk that to somebody who hasn't voted before, and they're like, well, she ain't voting, I ain't gonna vote. She said the vote don't count, so I'm not gonna do it either. Saying it starts to change reaction to people saying, oh, I don't want to vote. But then when you elect these people get elected in office that don't do anything for you, then you start complaining. No. That's your time to be quiet.
And some people vote only on the national election, like president. But you know what? The local election matters just as much because these are people that make, local laws and they run our everyday life. So it matters so much that we get involved.
But it starts at home because a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know. They're only going by what's happening in their household. Because if people were teaching them that, they would go and vote in every election. It wouldn't be just the main election. So it all starts at home, and so it gets taught to them how to do it, and that's how they do it. But it takes someone to really sit down and talk to them. I don't know. Do they teach that in school?
I don't know.
It's been a while. I don't know. But I think they need to have a class on how to vote, when to vote, why it's important to vote for each election. Vote. Right. And make you be the change that you want to see.
Right. Be the change agent.
That's right. You be the change that you want to see because
exactly
it ain't gonna change unless you feel like, hey, I gotta go out there and voice my vote. That's your voice.
Exactly.
And your amendment as well.
I mean, these 4 kids, babies, lost their lives for nothing. For nothing.
Probably didn't even know what's coming. You know what hit them.
But guys, we hope y'all like this content. If you do, comment down below. Please subscribe and like the video if you like our content. We'll try to do more content, put it out for you guys. Until next time, life through our eyes.
This is Nikki Red, and this is Life Through Our Eyes.
Peace.